have deliberately opted to give an account of every 100 days of our stewardship to the people, because we believe every day is as important as the first 100 days. This is the demonstration of our commitment to accountable governance and of our belief that in a democracy, the will of the people is supreme.
Lagos State is not referred to as the center of excellence by virtue of just the name, but it has earned the name being a pace-setter in everything positive in the nation. With participation, accountability and transparency as the watchword of his administration, Governor Babatunde Raji Fashola from the beginning entered a pact with the people of Lagos State to regularly render account of his stewardship every 100 days. It became a routine for His Excellency to seize the opportunity to give a full account of his stewardship within the 100-day period. He used such occasions to focus on specific issues and closely interacted with specific segments of stakeholders through dialogue in critically examining and discussing relevant issues. As he continues to deliver on his electoral promises, the present administration reflects the awareness that democracy is the most effective handmaiden of development. By creating a framework for transparency and accountability, the administration evolved a process to retain the confidence of the people and to continuously deliver qualitative services to the public. The first of this was the 300 days account of stewardship, which was held at the Lagos House, Ikeja, on Sunday, the 23rd of March 2008. This particular one was a unique one, as it was the first elaborate since inception of the administration. Going down memory lane, he had promised during his campaign to embark on programs and projects that would bring rapid development to Lagos State under the aegis of a brighter and rewarding future. Therefore, the 300 days account of stewardship served as a platform for the administration to further re-emphasize its commitment, and each agency, through its chief executive, gave a PowerPoint presentation of a summary of the activities, while the governor capped it with an overriding account.
You know, its achievements are very, very visible. See the city of Lagos as of today very clean, and see a number of road constructions that are going on. The Osumba Mbadiwe, the one on the mainland, and several others. So its achievements, as I have said, are very, very visible.
It has started very well, and the progress and the rapid with which it's moving, we are sure that by the end of the 4th year, he would have achieved a lot. What he is doing, they are physical things. You can see road construction here, school building over there, housing at Korodu, at Ojokoro. So it is there for everybody to see.
Held on Wednesday, July 2nd, 2008, it was time to carry the private sector along in the governance of Lagos State. The state recognizes that government alone cannot provide all that is needed to sustain the growth of the economy of the state, hence the involvement of the private sector. This informed the 400 days account of stewardship dedication to the captains of industry.
To a extent, it has had a tremendous positive impact so far. If you look at the infrastructure that has been started, I will just give you a typical example. The Lekki Road, which has been completed currently, is a major development. It's a very major achievement, because when you look at it, before the completion of that road, the kind of traffic that used to be there was such much that people were discouraged from going towards that place. But without roads right now, you can see a lot of activities going on there. Now, if you look at the traffic we have towards the central Lagos Island, especially around Broad Street Marina, you can see some major developments going on there. So to a very large extent, his stay in office so far has impacted the private sector positively.
He has done remarkably well, and we are impressed. In fact, I read his interview with Sunday Punch, and some of the things that we were going to raise today have been addressed by him. And they have been addressed, and some of them have been brought to the front burner to be addressed. He's doing very well. Take the issue of security. Security of life and property. He has used every opportunity to make sure that there is security of life and property in the state. And one thing that is left is to address the issue of poverty and unemployment, because that has effect on security of employment.
With the theme Journey to Lagos Megacity, Transformation Continues, the 500 Days Account of Stewardship was the opportunity for the administration to engage the media in a robust exchange to seek their understanding and also to intimate them with all developments in the state. It was also an avenue for getting feedbacks which are necessary for the fine-tuning of government policies and programs.
It is very obvious, it is clear to see. We all know that Raji Fashola is a fantastic administrator, and he's administrating very well, administering very well. We hope and pray that he will continue along this path. Of course, not many people appreciate what he's doing, but a few will obviously criticize, especially if they suffer from the mega city project. But so far, very good. Fashola is doing very well.
The environment is taking a new shape. It is not easy, whether you like it or not. I pass through Oshodi and I see those blocks, those stalls broken down. It is not easy. It takes a bold man the strength to take that kind of decision. But again, somebody must start it. He has started it, giving the environment a first lead vis-a-vis the mega city that we want Lagos to be. I mean, for Fashola to turn around Lagos, he needs our cooperation, both as journalists and as Lagosians.
Well, it is gratifying to note that the governor has not disappointed Lagosians who voted for him last year. He came with a program and has been able to deliver on the programs in terms of providing free education, in terms of tackling the infrastructure problems and difficulties, in terms of attending to the medical needs of Lagosians, in terms of planning for the mega city.
The theme for this particular account was Meeting the Challenges Ahead, Governors Forum. The 600 Days account took a different dimension. For this particular one, it was time to take governance to the governed. Not only the governed, but to the grassroots. The 3 senatorial districts were chosen, namely Ekpe, Pedagri and Ebute Meta. Different representatives were on ground to address at the town hall meetings in the different zones. The representatives unfolded all the administration had embarked on for the development of the grassroots, and the people in turn had the opportunity to table all their expectations and yearnings, including requests. His Excellency on January 18, 2009 wrapped it up with his own presentation. Indeed, the well-being of the grassroots is the very essence of governance, as it is at that level that government should be more responsible. It is also at this same level that the impacts of an administration are the most discernible. Therefore, as a serious government, it has taken it a serious responsibility to give premium considerations to infrastructure growth and socio-economic development.
Our governor is trying, and he has tried, and will continue to try. Lagos is becoming a good place to live in, morally and everything.
When we look at what is happening and what he has done during his tenure, we know that he has done wonderful things in the state of Lagos.
Tuesday, April 18, 2009 saw the 700 days account of stewardship take another dimension. Governor Babatunde Raji Fashola, along with his team, embarked on working tour and inspection of all ongoing projects in the state. The inspection saw the team visiting the ongoing Oyingbo Market, Teju Osho Market, and the Adeniran Ogunsoya shopping complex, which has since been completed and commissioned. Held on 6th of August 2009, the day was dedicated to the youths. As the saying goes, the youths are the leaders of tomorrow. It was therefore an opportunity for them to bear their minds on all that had been a source of worry to them, while at the same time they were able to flaunt their talents and creativity through drama presentation, essay writing, competition, which saw the best 3 carting away prizes both for themselves and their schools. The beauty of this 800 days account of stewardship was that the youths had the opportunity to interact with the governor himself.
The present administration of Mr. Babatunde Raji Fashola is a very good one, because many people now are enjoying a lot of things, like the public servants in Lagos now, they are enjoying a lot of things, and also unemployed people are gaining employment. Students also are benefiting from the administration, in the sense that free textbooks has been distributed to students, and also many schools now has been rehabilitated. I would say many things that the administration of Mr. Babatunde Raji Fashola is a very, very good one.
Governor Fashola is a man worthy of note. He's a disciplined and a responsible. He has made public school students as the hope of Nigeria. The government of Babatunde Raji Fashola is a good one, because let's look at the educational sector. He has improved the standard of education in Lagos State, like providing us with free textbooks, which has made some students more interested in their studies. Let's look at the transportation sector. He has improved the transportation of Lagos State, and also he has reduced the rate of unemployment in Lagos State. I think his government will make Lagos State a better place for indigents.
Held on November 14, 2009 with the theme Increasing the Efficiency of the Informal Sector for a Vibrant Economy. Though information on the size and employment structure is hard to obtain, estimates suggest that the sector accounts for between 45% and 60% of the urban labor force. Therefore, it is one sector that a pragmatic government cannot ignore, as it is a veritable source of wealth and employment for many operators of this sector. Hence, the need to carry them along in the transformation going on in the state. Various groups, from the vulcanizers, hairdressers, battery chargers, mechanics, carpenters, bricklayers, fashion and interior designers, etc., were all on hand to attend.
To be candid, we are very happy when we heard of this very program, and we believe that we are going to gain a lot here. And from here, everybody can express his mind with the government. It will be good of benefit to everybody and to my association. To be candid, we have many past governors in Lagos State. This very Governor Fashola is one, I can say, best out of them all. He's a quality man, a man that is targeting something, and it will make sure that it's got that very whatever is targeting.
Aside from today, we've been benefiting from the Lagos state government, and I think we still have more opportunity to benefit from the state government. And we are pledging our support to the administration because he has really tried. And it has improved our business, and now I know it will continue to improve because coming out and working hand in hand with the Lagos state government, I think the sky is our limit. I think he's enlightened and he's bringing more things. He doesn't want the things to stay with him, he's spreading it. And I think with that, it's going to make it. He has done very well. We talked about the education, the roads, and all hospital. I think I'll give.
It was time to address a group of people who drive the activities of any government all over the world, the public servants. Held on the 22nd of February 2010, he had the theme Repositioning the Public Service for Effective Service Delivery Towards a Model Megacity State. The current workforce of the Lagos State government stands at an outstanding 118,551, a figure which is second only to the federal government, and since the inception of this administration, the public service has waxed stronger as every effort has been put in place to ensure that this vital instrument of governance is well positioned to meet new challenges.
We have a governor that is willing to listen and is concerned about the civil servants, and he wants to uplift the civil servants. So we are happy that he thinks of us and he remembers us. It's not good to have a boss that cares about the people that is working with him, because we know that the civil service is the major workforce that build the whole government. They are the people that work for the success of the government. So to dedicate a day for the civil servants is something very good.
It means the administration is very close to the people, to the civil servants. It means the civil servants are highly loved and respected. It means the administration recognizes the worth of who a civil servant is, and that's why a day like this, we really appreciate that we can have a one-to-one interaction with our governor and everybody in the administration.
The 1,100 Days Account of Stewardship was held on the 2nd of June 2010 at the newly renovated prestigious City Hall in Lagos. The theme was Harnessing Global Partnerships and Opportunities for Rapid Development and Economic Prosperity. The day was dedicated to the members of a diplomatic corps and the international community. As a state that has received commendations and scrutiny from both domestic and international levels in pursuit of all the policies that have been put in place, it became necessary to keep the group that has been of tremendous support to the state abreast of its success, challenges, and prospects of its state.
I assure you that during these almost 2 years, I witnessed myself very positive changes in all the aspects of the Lagosian life. So the city has changed for the better. Road conditions has improved, and first of all, I am very much impressed by the popularity of His Excellency the Governor among ordinary Lagosians, including the Nigerian staff of our embassy. All of them are great fans of Governor Fashola.
As the British government representative here, I can say we're very happy to work with Governor Fashola, with all politicians and leaders who want to develop the country. And there clearly is huge potential for that in Lagos. We see that all around us. I know the British community here are very optimistic about the future, and it's good to be here. It feels good to be here, and we look forward as the British government to working with all leaders and the people of Nigeria who want to move the country forward.
What I hear from Lagosians and also from people living abroad, knowing Nigeria, is that Lagos changed dramatically in the past few years. for construction, for road maintenance, for public services, for the cleanness of the city. Everybody told me that it changed absolutely dramatically. And Governor Fashola was in December in Paris. He went in the Senate and he met also businessmen in MEDEF, and I can tell you that people were very, very positively impressed by the quality of his presentation and by what they saw from Lagos. And I would like to say that since this year France is the first supplier of Nigeria, and because business is concentrated in Lagos, it's due for a big part for what was achieved in Lagos State and Lagos City. With the beautification strategy of Governor Fashola, what he launched, I think we have a lot of opportunities, and my job is to inform French companies about opportunities in Lagos, especially in water distribution, in garbage treatment, in all services, public services, electricity.
It was time again to carry governance to the doorsteps of the people. This was done at 3 areas: the Lagos West, the Lagos Central, and the Lagos East. Held on Friday, September 10, 2010, the theme was Inclusive Governance for More Rapid and Sustainable Development. The 1,400 days had the theme Sustaining the Policies of Inclusion, held on 29th March 2011 with barely 2 months to the 2011 governorship elections, and seeking a second-term tenure from the people in order to continue the good work that was started. It was an opportunity for Governor Babatunde Raji Fashola to re-emphasize his commitment to the massive transformation he has sustained. This was re-emphasized by some Lagosians themselves who have benefited from the different programs that have been put in place.
He has done a lot since inception. In fact, is what the other state government needs to emulate. He has opened up Lagos State for betterment. He has done a lot of things.
What more is there to say? The account of stewardship has not only become a veritable platform to challenge itself to greater heights, but it has now become accepted by the people as a forum for feedback on the inclusive participatory components of this administration. Of course, the result is the outstanding victory for Babatunde Raji Fashola at the 2011 governorship election.